This is a Sandy Boy Productions podcast.
Travel sickness, it gets you, but I still feel stronger than ever. Welcome to Finish Lines and Milestones, a podcast for everyday runners. I am your host, Allie Brettnacher, and if you run, you're a runner, and every runner has a story. Join me each week as I share these stories, and we celebrate finish lines and milestones together. This episode is another one of Catching Up with Coach, the August edition. So my coach, Rachel Sinders from Rachel Michelle Running, Team RMR, joins me, and we truly have a catch-up session. I feel like we've talked about a lot of different things. Hopefully this gives you a sense of what my relationship with my coach is like, what's coming up for both of us, what we've been up to the last month or so. And we're really excited to be kicking off all things fall half marathon training for me. No fulls this year. So enjoy this episode with my coach, Rachel. Okay, well, this episode of Catching Up with Coach is going to be true catching up.
Absolutely. We've seen each other once, I guess, since the last episode. One Friday, I think we ran together.
Yeah, there was one. I don't remember which one it was. That's right. Because you were in Colorado.
That's right. After the 4th weekend, I was in Colorado. So I missed your birthday. And then I was in Greece. And then you were in Greece. And then I think I saw you. And then you were gone to South Haven. So we've just been ships in a night. Yeah. So let's just go back to our last combo, I guess, was right after our 4th of July races. So since then, a month has flown by. It's craziness.
Yeah, as they do. Man. So as we record this, it's the first day of school for Carmel schools. So hooray.
Yes. So you have both in school together.
Yeah. So that's a big deal. My kindergartner got on the bus with my now 3rd grader.
Uh-huh.
And it was fine. You know what, Rachel, I have been craving some sort of normalcy.
Yeah.
I think all parents can probably relate to that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's like, get out of my house so I can actually get some things done. All the things I wanted to get done this summer, they didn't get done.
Didn't happen. It's just really hard to make extra time for yourself beyond like your running and then getting any podcast episodes in. It's like, there's no more, that's like all you get.
Yes, and not even that, because I did some reruns last month, which I think next summer I'll probably just do that for all of July, because typically there's a slump in July kind of all around. So
yeah, and like maybe people aren't even really listening as much. I don't know. I just feel like everyone's schedules are hectic and crazy that like it's not missed that. It's okay that you have downtime.
Yeah. I had to tell myself that. I was like, it's fine. Nobody cares. It's going to be okay.
Totally is. So yes, today I have my 6th grader, Claire's at school. And then I have Owen and Olivia starting high school. And they are there right now. They have a 3-hour orientation.
Okay.
So I dropped them off at 12:30 and came home. And I'm like, this is my first hour alone since like...
Oh my gosh. And you're spending it with me. Thank you.
Yeah. Since like the beginning of June when school let out.
Oh my God.
They've all been doing different things this summer. And I don't know that it ever was like overlapping that I was home alone.
Yeah.
Like I was just like craving like quiet. I just want to sit in quiet in my house and not have to feed someone or get someone something or
Yes. Yeah. I wish my house was clean, but it will be eventually. So I went to Greece right after my birthday. So my birthday was my 40th birthday on July 10th. You were in Colorado, which we should touch on.
Yes,
here in a second.
We'll go back to that.
But on my 40th birthday, shout out to Renae Saager for making all of these laminated pictures that when I show up, everybody had them pinned to themselves. Mm-hmm. So Carly, Stewart, Becky Riley. I always forget Kaylee's last name. And then who am I missing? Christy D, of course.
Christy.
Okay, yeah. And of course, Eileen, which is so amazing. We went down the Carmel Cop slide. Which
so I
haven't seen that.
Sad to miss your birthday, but I was sad to miss the inaugural slide down. But you looked like you had fun.
It was the best. I had to avoid taking the kids to it because I was like, well, I don't want to go with my kids first. I want to go with my friends. As a 40-year-old does,
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really fun. It did not disappoint. It was fast. It was nuts. I mean, you've gone down it now since.
I want to do it more. I actually haven't even taken my kids yet, which they're like older, but they'll still do it and have fun.
They still will like it, I think.
Yeah.
It's really tall. It's got like, I don't know how many curves, but it rocketed us down there. And that was so fun. So we did that on my 40th birthday. It was the perfect way to celebrate with a run. And then Becky Riley, who has a bakery business, she brought these amazing cookies. So it was awesome. I loved it. And then I went to Sweat House with my best friend and cake bake. And yeah, we had a good time. It was a good birthday.
Perfect day. And then you finished your packing, I guess, to go on your trip.
And we went to Greece.
Yeah,
went to Greece for a week with my husband, just us. Long overdue. It was our 10th wedding anniversary and 40th birthdays combined. And I will not bore everyone with all the details of our trip, but in the running vein, I will just say Santorini, Greece is where we were. That's the only place we stayed. We did not go to any other islands. So it's an island, and basically it's all volcanic. So it's just these sheer cliffs, the whole island. And so it's pretty hilly. And so the running it's not meant for running really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I did run 2 or 3 times there and did some short runs. So it was good. The views were absolutely insane. Like I just stared at it to try to sear it into my brain.
Yes.
Because it's just stunning.
So different than, what we have here.
Oh, it's just stunning. So so I did a few short runs. I didn't pack running shoes. I brought running sandals that are
Wait a minute.
Teva.
So you ran in those?
Yep.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yep. So I was like, okay, if I'm not going to do like any super long runs, we're probably going to do a little hiking, walking around. I will save room in my suitcase because I do not check my bags. I always carry on. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't bring my running shoes. I just brought the running sandals, which I thought good hybrid option. So I wouldn't do anything longer in them. Yeah, I did. Because I took them to Arizona with me on spring break and they gave me blisters. And so I wore socks with them this time and didn't go as far. And they worked just great.
Okay.
So
yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I just, for your trip, I was just like, go have fun. I'm not even going to give you any runs because I don't want you to feel pressured to do something or, have something scheduled. The point of your vacation was to not be scheduled. So.
Yeah, it was great. So, and we did a hike too, which was like about an hour and a half from the capital city to where we stayed. So that was cool.
And then you disconnected from social media too.
Oh yeah.
So how was that?
I was like, it was so good. I just thought I'm going to delete all the apps. I'm not even going to go on. I'm going to read books. And that's what I did. It was great. Mm-hmm. I mean, and a week goes by so fast. It feels like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss stuff. Like, oh, I'm not keeping up with my posting, which is just kind of like super dumb to say out loud for people who don't create content. But it's just one of those things where it's like I'm always thinking about it, always doing it in some way, shape, or form. And so it was just really nice to capture video and pictures while I was there, but not feel any pressure to like share anything. I just wanted to enjoy the time that we were there.
As you should.
And my husband did a good job disconnecting too. He didn't check his work email at all.
Wow.
So he disconnected, which was big.
Actually amazing. I don't think my husband could do that. I mean,
I was so proud of him.
Yeah, I don't know that he could.
Yeah. So it was good. Mm-hmm. And I can't even remember which books I read. I read House of Hidden Letters, which takes place in Greece. it was a really cute book.
I've not heard of that.
And a few others that I've since can't even remember which ones. Calamity Club I read. You probably finished that now, but
I haven't. Oh my gosh.
You still haven't finished it?
No, because I got it and it was so long.
It is very long.
So then I always have just such a stack of books to read that I just kept picking shorter ones. So I haven't read it yet.
It is a little overwhelming if you're looking at the physical book. For the audiobook, I just, that helped.
Maybe I should do. So I'm thinking maybe I should do audio, but then if I do audio, I get behind on all my podcasts is the problem.
I know.
It's.
I get it. Especially when it's like 24 hours.
Yeah. There's only so much time in my day. So I don't know, but I've heard great things about it.
Yeah. It's entertaining for sure. Okay. Tell us about Colorado. In your trip and why you were there.
So it was great. So my coach, who I have been with since the beginning of 2020, actually. So 6-ish years now? She lives out in Colorado, and this was her 3rd time hosting a running camp retreat for
Who's your coach?
Her runners. Her name is 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 Basil. So she's with Get Running Coaching. Which was started by 𝐀𝐔𝐆𝐔𝐒𝐓 Gracie, who was a pro athlete for a number of years. And now she just resides in Colorado. She's had 3 kids since and runs, and she's wonderful too. So Rochelle puts this on for all of her athletes, and I have gone all 3 years now. And the first year I was super nervous because I didn't know anyone going. It was just like, I want to do this. Running, Colorado, I love both of those things. I want to go. But we all felt the same. We showed up and we're all like, this is so outside of our comfort zone. And we just, we all connected on that and just became friends. We've seen each other now for this third running retreat. They also, a group of them came for Indy Monumental this last year. And they're coming again this year. So
they are? I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah. I mean, it all kind of usually comes up in July when we're together. Everyone's like, hey, should we do Monumental again? And it's such a great race. And some are coming for marathons, hoping to PR. Some are just coming to fun run the half. And so anyway, all this to say, we all got together and the retreat is more social time and less workshop time than it used to be. Right. Like the first year was like all these sessions, like our days were booked solid with sessions. And now she's like, you guys just want to hang out and have fun. So it was less like sessions. We did have a nutrition talk and a strength talk. We went on runs together, like planned runs at different locations, which I love running out there. Although
I was going to ask how the altitude.
Really hard. It was really hard this year. So it was like 90, 95. Yeah. And then the altitude. So I think it was a combo of both the heat and the altitude just like wiped me. So I took it like super easy. And I even cut my long run short on Saturday because I was just like, I am going to have a headache if I keep doing this and I want to have fun today. Yeah. So one thing I did that was really cool was we went to a location in Boulder where they had precision hydration sweat testing. So I don't know if you've heard of precision hydration, but they make fuel and gels and electrolytes, supplements and carbs. Well, they have this like, I don't know how to explain it, apparatus. It goes around your arm and it can mimic your sweat. They put this like electrode on you that starts it. And then they put another thing around your arm that like has a tube in it and collects your sweat.
Yeah.
So then they were able to extract the sweat and test it. So it was pretty interesting because then it tells you like your sodium concentration in your sweat. And I was actually on the really low end. But then we did a sweat volume test as well the next day during our run. And I'm a super, super heavy sweater. So I lose a lot of fluid ounces volume. And then per ounce, I know now how much sodium I lose. So the goal, we talked about like, you don't have to replace 100% during your run, but it's important to replace like 75% and then shoot for like the day to then be replacing all of it. So it was pretty cool to analyze, which mine wasn't super like surprising. I was like, I know I sweat a lot. I'm always I'm always drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
But some people like were shocked at their like volume of sodium the milligrams of sodium they were losing. Like they had no idea. So it could be a game changer for people in their training that's like something that they weren't focusing on previously and could really help long term to like zero in on that. So that was kind of cool. Otherwise, we just ran, hung out, went out to dinner.
You hike at all?
No, we did not. Our 2 runs, one of them was on a trail, which was really pretty. And then the second run, we went to this like location in Boulder that is a kind of like a figure 8 and it's flat, but you can see like the flat irons straight from it. It's a gorgeous view, but it's a flat, soft surface. And we didn't see any elites there this year, but that's where they all go train because it is a flat if they want to do a workout or something. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool, but no hiking. We went into Golden one day and then Boulder the other day. So it was fun. Yay. And then now everyone's looking forward to getting together in Indy.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Which is super exciting that it is now a sold out race.
Yeah. Sold out.
Half
I think
and the full.
I don't even know. The 5K I think still has some spots.
But it's
I don't know if but they're probably close to selling out, I would imagine too.
Yeah.
So yeah, congrats again to the Monumental team. It's so great.
Yeah.
So great.
Their earliest sellout ever.
Quick break in the show to tell you that this episode is brought to you by Rachel Michelle Running. Rachel and I have been working together for 6 years now or so, and I originally didn't think I needed a coach. I thought I knew everything there was to know about running. I had done a ton of half marathons and a handful of marathons before I met Rachel. And then when we started working together, I realized how important it is to have a coach and all the things I didn't know. So if you're listening to this and you are curious about what it's like to work with a coach, hopefully this has given you some insight. But if you have any questions, you can reach out to Rachel. She is Rachel Michelle Running on Instagram, and you can head to her website, rachelmichellerunning.com. Thank you so much, Rachel, for supporting me and my podcast and my running dreams and goals. All right, back to our conversation. So yeah, congrats again to the Monumental team. It's so great.
Yeah.
So great.
Their earliest sellout ever.
Yeah. I forgot that I had registered already because I double checked, but as it was approaching sellout, I was like, okay, good. I did register. So I'm registered, so we'll see. But yeah, I need to figure out how to get connected to Alex Baker's team. I always say that. I feel like on here, I haven't gone through the motions of doing it. So Alex, if you're listening, please hold me to it.
Okay. Well, you already have a bib though, so you don't need him for a bib, just for like fundraising.
Just for fundraising.
Yeah.
Because I want to be part of his first fundraising team, you know?
Yeah. It's exciting. So I'm hosting the group coaching calls for him. So we've had one already, and we'll have another one next week. So
okay. Who's on the team? Is there anybody I know on the team?
I don't know everyone. At the first call, only one person came on live and the rest listened to it. And he hadn't filled his team yet. So since Monumental sold out, now he's sold out. He sold all of his.
Yeah.
So on Monday, I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more people on the call. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Get to know them. So yeah, that was July for me. Mid-July, you were back for a little bit.
I know. It felt like I was not back for long at all. And then all of a sudden back on vacation, essentially, which now with the kids is less of a vacation and more of a trip, as people know. Yeah, I felt like in July, even in early August, I just really had to work to give myself grace because with the travel and then call it like jet lag and like lack of, I can't remember if my kids were both in camp. I think only Sydney was in camp, maybe. I don't know. But it was just my schedule was so different this summer, it felt like. And I felt like I didn't have as much control over when I could get things done, and then traveling for a couple of weeks out of that. So even in Michigan, I think I only ran twice.
I think so. It was maybe a couple times.
Yeah. I just had to prioritize family. So
yeah.
And now I've been sick, and I've been sick. Which
I got
side
sick
note
too last week. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had congestion all week.
Cold. Yeah.
All week.
Me too. I felt awful last week. It's better now, but it slowly trickled down to my kids too. So thankfully everyone seems healthy now today back to school. But that's so frustrating.
So travel sickness, it gets you, but I still feel stronger than ever. Like I'm really excited to see.
Yeah. I'm excited for you. I think that what you had a down month of July with your travel, but that's okay. You have not lost anything. And I think more than anything, maybe you're even more revived and ready to go again because you had some extra downtime. And now I know you're craving a routine again and ready to get back to normalcy and life and training. And you get more excited about it when you've had some time away and you miss it.
1,000%. Yes. So I started to get the shakes. I was like, okay, I need to run.
I know.
I'm ready.
It's just so hard when every week looks different, where your kids are and what childcare they might have in your case. And So 13, what did I say? 13 weeks on Monday from Monumental. So
I know, that was nice.
I feel like you're in a good spot now, just knowing you had a really strong 4th of July race and then we had some downtime and now we're ready to hit it.
Yeah, this Saturday I am doing a 5K with my girls, so I'm not racing, but Becky Riley, her friend Tuann, and then Christina Cook, gosh darn it, she was on the podcast. They lost their daughter and sister to suicide, Tori. So it's called That 5K, and it stands for Tori's Hike for Another Tomorrow. So if anybody listening to this wants a last minute 5K, it's in Avon, close to Danville. On Saturday morning. So I'm excited for that. I think Carly Stewart might come. I know Becky's going to be there, of course. And it was really fun last year. Sloan, who's my 5-year-old now, ran almost the whole thing. She was the only one I took because I thought she was going to stay in the stroller. And she didn't. So, yeah. So this time
you're
I'm
taking
sure both of my
them?
girls.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but Sydney's now done her first 5K with my dad on July 4th, and so she'll be excited. But then Zach's like, by the way, soccer starts. So they both have their first soccer game. I was like, well, they're going to be tired.
Oh, boy. So are you going to bring a stroller, or are you just going to assume that Sloan? Okay.
Nope.
You're
just going to, Sloan will be fine.
Run. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah.
Well, they'll be worn out by Saturday night, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with school here starting. It's always like rough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot, but it's great. They need to be worn out so they can sleep. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think of what else has changed since I saw you last.
I know. I feel like we covered all my notes here that I was thinking about. Just, ready to kick off training for you. I know a lot of people have been already into training who are specifically training for earlier fall races or possibly the marathon. They're really getting into it here.
Yep, and I was just looking at the Sydney marathons at the end of this month.
Yes, so I have that down because I have one of my athletes, Katrina. She lives outside of Chicago. She is running Sydney. So she is getting ready to leave soon, has a big trip planned she's staying for quite some time and stuff. But yeah, she's been working really hard all summer to get ready for that, which it's a hard timing of a race because the thick of her training has been in the summer when it's been pretty rough. Yeah.
Yeah,
so that
Midwest
kind of
summers
kicks off. Yeah, I know. The last couple days, I ran outside Monday, Tuesday, and just questioned, did I lose all my fitness? But it's the weather. It's the weather.
Yeah.
Like, it was just bad. So today I actually ran on the treadmill because I had a workout to do, and I wanted to hit my paces and not be outside.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you being outside because I was like, well, I missed my treadmill. I mean, when I'm gone, I was like, ooh, I want to watch TV. And so, the last couple days I've been inside.
That's why today I was like, I'm watching TV and I'm going to do it inside. Plus, I feel like I was so good about going to the track for the summer.
You were.
But now I need to think about if I can get there, like if it's going to be accessible.
Yeah.
I want to go during school hours. Like I don't want to get up early. So I think Carmel Middle won't let me on either.
No, probably not.
And then the high school, I don't know.
Yeah. So if anybody listening knows of a local track that we can access, that would be helpful.
It would be very
Friday,
helpful.
I was just looking at there's a chance of showers and thunderstorms early afternoon. So we might be able to get a run in on Friday morning.
Yes. I saw the weather was a little iffy on Friday. I actually cannot run on Friday.
Wow. When am I going to see
we
you?
We have a high school, like a back to school high school event for parents. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I know. Hopefully after this week.
Yeah. I also, before I forget, I wanted to shout out Amy and Jamie Shinneman. So last year at Monumental, I ran for Team 𝐏𝐵𝐿𝐼. They're raising awareness for muscular dystrophy. So Amy was born with a really rare type. It's called Bethlehem myopathy. So she knew she could never run, but her husband pushes her. So I had her on my podcast. Now when they come back from Sydney, I asked Jamie to come on my podcast. And he's like, well, I don't want to come on the podcast without Amy. So I think I'm going to have them both, her back and then everyone can get Jamie. Because they're just so wonderful. They're incredible.
So have they done like international races before?
They did Berlin.
Okay, they did Berlin. Okay.
I don't think they've done London yet. This is their fifth world major.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. So they will do all of them, I'm sure.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to hear. I'll be like anxious to hear the recap because Sydney is so hilly. So
like
he's going to have his work cut out for him for sure.
Yeah, he shared the elevation profile and I was like, you got this. Like he's a Boston qualifier. He's a pretty great athlete. So
that's amazing.
They'll be fine. But
that's so cool that she gets to experience those races with him.
Agreed. So cool. Wonderful.
So then after Sydney is our local race, Prairie on Fire is coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
So that's on September 12th.
It is? Do I have it on the wrong day on my calendar?
Yes. So Labor Day is really late this year. Labor Day is on the 7th, and it's always the Saturday after Labor Day.
Okay.
So change it to the 12th on your calendar.
Shoot. Well.
Are you busy on the 12th?
Well, I bought tickets to see the Odyssey on the IMAX.
Late in the day or?
Yeah, later in the day. We have 2 soccer games. I'm trying to get Zach to take me to Austria. I know it's very weird. Well, I've been traveling so much, but he has a work trip and it's only 3 nights. And I'm like, if the kids stayed with my mother-in-law who works at their school, like I'm like, just take me with you.
I'll
just entertain myself.
You need to go.
I was like, I'll entertain myself. So he's thinking about it. I don't know what's to think about. I'm like,
what's to think about?
I don't know. Does he want me around while he's on a work trip?
I love going on work trips that I'm not working on.
Right. I mean, tell me, I was like thinking, I'll find people to be friends with while I'm there. I can totally figure it out. I love traveling, and I don't ever get to travel alone anymore, really. So, yeah.
So that would be over the 12th too, or not?
We would get, I think, back the day before. So it wouldn't be, but I would.
Okay.
Anyway,
so
I digress. But I'm glad you told me.
Put it on your calendar for the 12th, because that is Prairie on Fire Day, and that is such a fun, for people that don't know. I know you've talked about it before on here, but it's a backyard ultra. So running 4.16-ish miles at the top of every hour, and last man standing race. I just feel like the momentum for this year is so high. Like, people that are training very aggressively and just have really big plans for this year. So it's going to be so interesting to see how it plays out.
Agreed.
So
I've got to make it out there in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. That morning we have a 9:45 soccer game. So it's just like,
yeah, that's hard. Well,
and then,
it's
maybe also, in between soccer games. I don't know.
Yeah. I told Christy D I would help crew her, because she's kind of mentioned she needs more of like dedicated people to help her and give her husband Rob a break. So
makes sense.
I'm gonna help her out for a period of time.
What time in the morning does that start?
8 a.m.
You know, 8. Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe between soccer games I'll come out, because we have a soccer game at 9:45 and 1:45. So like, in the middle, I could probably come for like hour and a half or something like that. Pack a lunch and just take the kids with me, and I won't have time to do the chalk art.
No, that's a bummer.
I could do it in between. I can do it in between for sure.
So
in between lap yards.
I need to shout out Team RMR athletes. So we have Jennifer Nye, Matt Mitchell, and Sarah Stewart are all doing Prairie on Fire. So I'm excited for them. It's Sarah and Jennifer's first time.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, because next time you and I talk, it will probably be right after that.
Oh my.
A flash flood warning. I was like, what is my
I know, and mine was
doing
it too. It's like vibrating like crazy.
Flash flood warning is in effect. This is a dangerous and life-threatening situation.
Wow, do not attempt to travel
unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding. Happy first day of school.
Yeah, did you get the Carmel Clay School of Families, please expect dismissal delays?
Yeah.
I don't know why I still get these texts, even though my kids are not in Carmel schools.
It's a text. Hold on, let me look at my phone. Breaking news.
It is raining here.
Bus? Yeah.
In case you didn't notice from my backdrop here and my window, it is storming like crazy.
Yeah, my neighbor just texted me. Did you get the bus delay email? I just got a text.
It must be running behind a bit. I bet they're not like going to let people out.
All soccer practices are canceled. Yeah, today was Sydney's first soccer practice because her first soccer game's on Saturday. Boo.
So will she won't have a practice before her game then?
He's going to try to do it tomorrow, but it's just, man, it's raining a lot.
It's wet, yeah. So I was a little delayed in getting on here for our podcast because we have water coming in our basement, and I was checking on the situation. It's like a never-ending thing with our basement.
It's so fun.
So my husband tore into the drywall where it's coming in, and we have a crack in our foundation. So if anyone listening has a good recommendation for someone that can fix that, we would appreciate it.
Excellent. Gosh, man, being an adult is really fun. Love it. Love it for us. Oh, man. Well, that's crazy. I was just talking to the girls about they're like, what is a flood? And I'm like, well, a flood, you could explain a flood, but it's like, well, that's not really what it is here, Yeah. My neighbor was telling me about a summer camp in Missouri that they had to airlift kids out of this year.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, what?
Like, do you remember last year?
Yes.
Texas?
I'll never forget that.
Yeah. It was so bad.
Yeah. I was joking. I was like, that's not on my radar as a mom for something I had worried about.
No.
So
no.
I worry about a lot of things, but that was not on my radar.
Not worrying about floods.
Yeah. I wonder if my mother-in-law is going to I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. It's great. All good.
Good.
Note. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll miss you this Friday.
Yes. Same.
When am I going to see you?
I guess the following.
So yeah, I'm here. Yeah. So I'll see you on the 21st.
I will be there. So I think we covered it all. July was a down month. It was focused on your family and vacationing and easy running and some few little workouts sprinkled in there. And now we're ready to kick off Monumental half training.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going to, I think, attempt a PR. That's what we're training for. So
I think so. We're absolutely training for that. I totally think you have it in you.
I do. I'm ready.
You do.
Let's do it. Yeah.
It'll be fun. I'm excited.
It'll be great.
Yeah. So we covered the races that are coming up. Oh, also to say this, Alex Baker for Catch Up to Cancer is hosting the 317 run in September on September 24th. So he's looking for volunteers. It's the Carmel one.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm going to be out of town. I leave for a girls' trip with my mom and my sisters to Vermont. More travel.
Yeah, I know. I get home the night before from Austin, and then it's like a busy night. So I told him I would help. I got to figure out how to make that work.
Yep. Well, you will.
It's all about juggling the calendar.
Yep. Okay. Well, this was fun.
Okay. Yep.
I'll probably just edit it and get it up, and we'll just be like, here's our rambling catch up, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. And hooray. But I'm so glad we're going to get back into a rhythm. Yeah. I can't wait.
I am too. So next month we'll have a lot more training stuff to talk about because we will be back at it.
We will. All right. Okay. Somebody send us a track we can use. Okay. Bye.
Yes, please.
If you enjoyed this episode of Catching Up with Coach, the August edition, go to the show notes, sign up for my weekly newsletters. I send those out on Fridays. And make sure you follow Rachel at Rachel Michelle Running on Instagram. And you can always follow me at AllieTBrett_runs. That's ALLYTBRETT_runs. And I will see you on Friday for the regularly scheduled episode. Thanks again for listening. Bye.